All right. All right. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Bison, aka Bison Trades over on Twitter. Welcome back to another episode of RareFUD Radio. On today's episode, we are obviously earlier than expected. What are you going to do? Well, I got to go to Nashville. So we are having Solana Summerfest. If you have not already decided to go to Nashville and want to make your last minute trips, in typical DGen fashion, go to solanasummerfest.com. I will be out there with all of your favorite people, except Dor and Joe, which are two of my favorite people, but that's okay. We'll see them. We'll see them again on the next episode. We'll see Dor in a little bit, but until then, we got not a whole lot to talk about. Like we said earlier this show, on last episode, it's going to be dull this week, and it's panned out exactly how we expected. The only thing we basically have to talk about is Tensorians. They're doing a lot of cool stuff. I think this is a really good time to be having attention on you. We'll be talking a little bit about that, but yeah, it's going to be a quick episode today. Next week is when the real fun begins. But without further ado, let's bring on my wonderful co-host, my brother in content, Mr. Dor. Dor, how we living?
Yo, every day is a holiday, dog. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be joining you boys out there in Summerfest, man. I wish I could have kicked it with you, but, making some moves in the personal life, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for it. Honestly, I'm excited.
It's a good time, dog.
I think it's going to be a good group of people. I know I'm going to be seeing a lot of Easy, a lot of Lou, a lot of Jux. We got some people in the audience that I'm sure are going to make it. I know Kaylor's going to be out there, JW.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it should be a good amount of people going over there. And we'll kind of go from there. But I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a nice little break. This is going to be the first event I take my wife to, but she ain't going to most of the events. She's just going out there to go see her friend. So we'll see if she pops by. at all. We'll see. I think it's gonna be fun though. I think it's gonna be
a
fun.
good time, dude. I
Yeah.
love NFT events, man. They're always such a good time. Meeting so many people, dude. It's so much fun. I'm just gonna be missing you guys, but I will be at Breakpoint though. So
Yeah, well, I will not be there. I will still be in Italy, but yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Nonetheless, let's go ahead, do our typical market overview, see what's going on in the Solana ecosystem. Going over to sniper.xyz/market overview. If you guys don't know, go into that top right corner, hit that tools tab, then go down to market overview. You can follow along right there. Solana down. We're down below $23 now.
you hate to see it, dog.
God, and look, when you see when you see the price down this low, you would expect that we have some sort of return to NFT volume. We don't even got that. I mean, we are down tremendous right now. Buyers just below 2,000. We're at 1,988 buyers, going down below that 2K mark again. Sellers at 4,100, so not even that much interest over there. Think we're at a standstill, like we've been saying. Nobody wants to sell their NFTs here, and not a whole lot of people want to buy until they see strength in the market. I am of that opinion where I'm not trying to buy or add anything to my bags unless they are guaranteed home runs. And that's just the state of the market. Going over to TXO, looking over at that 24-hour volume, we are looking at 28,000.5K, 28.5K Solana volume. Holy cow, I cannot talk right now. 50% market share going to Magic Eden right now. 31.5% going to Tensor. 10% to Hades Swap, but still they are down. Ooh, it's less than 3,000 Solana volume over there. Look, the whole market's down. Exchange Guard have a nice little pump. It's back above 500, which it has been around that 300 mark for a little bit. So some cool stuff going on over there. Nonetheless, Dor, how do we feel about the market right now?
Dog, same way we've been feeling the past several episodes, dog. Ain't crap going on and it's bad out there, man. Like, only thing on the horizon is Tensorian's shard trading starts today. So I'm sure we'll get into this more later. But yeah, that's the only thing I'm looking at right now is Tensorians. Other than that, dog, I'm just chilling, man. Ain't nothing going on. Like people have been like, oh, I've been busy like with Web 2 stuff. I haven't paid much attention. I'm like, don't worry. Nothing's been happening. You're good. No drama, nothing.
I think if you're coming back into the space right now, look, you came in to me at the Pico bottom of at least boredom, or excitement in the market. Not a whole lot going on. I don't know if this is the bottom just yet, but it feels like it's got to be closer than it was a few months ago. So we'll see what happens. Wisest Wizard in the chat saying pixel art thoughts. If you're asking what my thoughts are on pixel art, I liken it to skiing. So skiing versus snowboarding. Skiing is incredibly easy to pick up. So I think it is not hard to do pixel art on its basic form, but really good pixel art is incredibly hard to pick up. I think the very good pixel artists distinguish themselves versus the average or the novice ones. So snowboarding, very hard to pick up. So, you're impressionist out there, your illustrative styles and everything like that, very hard to pick up. But once you get the hang of it, a lot easier to get great at it. So that's kind of what I liken it to between the two styles. That's my thoughts on pixel art. I do know that Tensorians are going to be pixel art. They're done by Xenom though. Yeah, exactly. So one of the best pixel artists in this in the space in the game right now. And then I still haven't got confirmation, but I'm pretty sure Juppies is the pixel animation person who does like if you see all their trailers and stuff like that.
Those trailers are sick.
And Juppies are insane. I'll pull up some Juppies just so everybody can see exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm bullish on Tensorians. I think, and we'll talk about their structure too when it comes to the mint. That's probably the biggest news right now is they did release what their mint plan is going to be as far as how many shards you need, what the cost is going to be, everything in between. But I'm excited for it. I think, again, it's just going to be one of those things where it's going to be a big gauge for it. The one thing I'm upset with is that they said it was going to be hundreds of tensor points to get a whitelist for this thing.
Yeah.
That has not panned out because given their current structure, I don't have enough for one.
Yeah,
and
dog.
I have 1,800 points.
I have 5. You guys saw me open the shards on last stream. Have like 5, and I'm like, that ain't even close. And then you need 10 of the same. It's not even varying. So it's once again, it's I don't know, man. Like, I don't think it was like I love using Tensor's platform, but I don't know like if it was the bestly distributed or if the mint's number too high. I'm really waiting on secondary to see how shards play out to really form an opinion about it. Because like for me, it's I'm not going to buy shards above like a soul. That's not happening.
Yeah,
no shot, dude. No shot. Because then at that point, you're saying that the floor price is going to be 11, almost 12 soul. No, nope. So I don't know how. I know they're due fine, but I just want to wait a little bit longer to see how mint goes and everything to really form an opinion about it because it's kind of hard to tell right now.
Yep, I'm in the same boat. I'm not going to be buying shards under or where they're at right now. Which, if you go over to Tensor, they have started bidding.
They have bids on there, like 2 soul. I seen like a 2 soul bid, one at 2.46. Like, are you smoking crack, dude?
Dude, 2.43 is the sell now option for shards. I'm dumping all. How do I get my shards right now?
Yes.
Do I have them?
Right into
I'm dumping all of them them into bids. Let's see how many bids are there.
There's 12 at fucking Jesus, stop. 12 at 2.46.
Yeah, that's
that's stupid, man. You have 1 at 1.9. You have 23 at 1.6. Yeah, if you get shards, dump them immediately as possible into those collection bids.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Is I'm looking at this like, well, the gap between where it's at right now. Oh, yeah, is 2.43. Then there's 12 more at 2.43, and this is with royalties taken out or fees taken out. Because there is no royalties on these, which is interesting. I guess they get their marketplace fees. They're like, we don't care. We already get our fees off this. The gap between that 2.43, the next one up is 1.96. So it's very thin liquidity. I would be careful that you don't just completely crash liquidity because that's a very real possibility. So be very careful if you guys are trading this stuff that if you're doing it, like you got to get in quickly. Outside of that, if I can't get into some of these earlier bids or if there's not more liquidity up in this 2+ range, I'm not going to chance that. Like if I'm just speed running it right now, I'm pretty happy with what I got right now, and I'll just slowly I'll put some bids in to accumulate below 1 soul, and I think that's going to be the play. If you guys aren't familiar with the fee structure, go ahead and flash it for you guys real quick. It is going to be 10 shards. There are 4 different kinds of shards. The shards do matter, and you have to stack the shard for a certain type of tensorian, it sounds like. So, there's the 4 shards. I can't remember exactly what they're called. If I go over here, we have
the class. I know one's like Mage, Raider, something else.
Yeah, so the shard types are Ember Shard, Silicon Shard, Terra Shard, and Obsidian Shard. And then that will translate into a different, I'm guessing, a class type of some sort within the Tensorians themselves. Yeah, I mean, like, I like it. I think it's great. Again, I'm just upset. Like, dude, unless you're a whale, you didn't get enough for this stuff. Like, I was market making a healthy amount. I don't know. I mean, I guess you have enough shards that they just want to incentivize trading of these shards, which is smart. I mean, they're going to make money somehow off this. And, the mint cost is low. It's only 1.69. The problem is getting the shards is going to be a pain in the ass. And I guess they just want to bring some life and volume and liquidity into the market. Totally fine with that. I think if any time is going to be the time to do so, it's probably going to be now. We do need a little bit of, vanity numbers in there, but I don't know. I'm excited for the volume to return. I'm not as excited anymore for the mint because that's kind of a bummer, dude. Like I 1,800 points and I don't have enough for one. I had to trade these. Like I'm gonna be in Nashville this weekend.
Yeah. Dude, no, I feel you, man. I can so I use Tensor primarily, but I haven't really, I'm not a trader, so it's like my points wasn't that high. I didn't expect to get astronomical amount of shards. While you guys who actively use Tensor and have been trading on it, it doesn't feel like the shards match up exactly to what you thought you would have get for points. So I can see how that leads to people being disgruntled and stuff like that. However, for me, I'm definitely looking out for shards to dip below that. I say point, if they're around 0.5, 0.6, I'm definitely going to pick up a good bit. But buying anything over 0.1, 0.7, 0.8 range, I'm like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of collection bits. I think there's like a pool of collection bits around that 90. Oh yeah, that 1.08 SOL area, that 9.99 SOL area. There's like really a lot of bids in that 1 SOL area. But I just don't know if I'm going to collect. Once again, I've been scarred from Solana. I was born up in Solana. I came up through the fire in Solana, but I know how you MFers act, man. And like having this thing, because if it's mints not till Monday, that leaves a whole weekend. That's a long time in crypto, dog. That's a weekend, like Labor Day weekend. We had a whole bunch of volume leading into Labor Day weekend. Right after that, killed it. Never came back. Momentum was gone. So I'm going to just wait. I ain't putting out any collection. I want to see. I'm not good enough to be able to like, oh, this is a bottom. This is a good entry price on the as soon as mints happen or trading opens. So I'm just going to wait and then check where it's at Sunday night.
Yeah. I'm not going to be first mover. I think okay, first off, if you guys haven't seen the art for this, I love Xenom.
I haven't seen the art.
Is phenomenal. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. Let's see.
Oh, that looks good, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, raiders carve a path of chaos, amassing JPEGs in their relentless pursuit. This is going to be the red one, but I really don't see a theme between these two. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If this is the raider class and that belongs to the Ember Shard, which I'm guessing because it has the 2 red dots there. What's the theme between these two? Because they look completely different, in my opinion.
Well, I think we just need to see more to be able to be like, oh, there's definitely because there might be broader traits similar to a certain class, vice than what we're just seeing. We only seen this is my first time seeing these two. While I do agree with you that there is really no connection to them, like I don't really see like, oh yeah, you can tell this is like quickly the Raiders class. I think hopefully when we see more of these things, we'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, while these may not look similar, these are definitely Raiders. This is X, Y, and Z. And I think if you're going to go the class route, it's important to have things that are traits that easily distinguish variances within the collection.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm just looking out for more art previews. I think that's going to be the big one for me. But yeah, 1.69, not a bad mint price.
That's not a bad mint, man.
No, it's not. It's this. This is annoying to me. I mean, 10 shards, and I did not get enough for one, so I have to start trading, and I'm not going to be here, and nor do I really want to deal with the hassle of trading in a low liquid market. I do think this is going to bring liquidity back, and I think this is going to be where most of the money is kind of funneled to right now. But I don't know. I'm still excited. I'm very excited for the art. I'm less excited now. I think that's kind of my my 2 cents personally.
Yeah, man. Same with me. Like I'm still super excited for Tensorians, but I don't know if I'm going to trade Tensorians as I was before I knew like it's 10 shards. And so like 10 shards, I don't think is a problem. But then you have the distribution of how many shards people get. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm thinking about I'm just in the wait and see stage right now. And I'm not like, once again, I still think Tensor is going to be fine long term. I still think the collection's fine, but I don't feel like I have an edge right now to be like, oh yeah, this is going to do this, and I'm going to ape here and ape there. I just figure I wait and see what's going on before I make a move.
Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, so okay, cool. Well, we'll find out on Tuesday what that's all going to look like as far as the collection goes.
Is it minting Tuesday?
I think it's the 7th, right? So That's the date we got, and I would imagine
that's
Monday. Just kidding.
Yeah.
It's Monday. So great. Cool. I'm gonna get back from Nashville and have to trade these things or see where they're at, or I'm gonna be glued to my phone over the weekend.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting because, like, what happens if all shards don't get are not used for the mint? Are you still going to be able to mint later? Are you still going to? Are they going to burn the shards and then that's the remaining collection? So while, like, right now there's a lot of things or ways that they can take this that can be extremely bullish, because there's nothing more than what people love here is more than a burn. Like, oh, all the shards are no longer going to be used for mint and they're going to be used for something else to, I don't know, fucking buff your tensorians, or I don't know, whatever they can do. So I do think you should have some exposure to tensorians.
Yep, I agree. Okay, rest of the market door looks like shit. Don't care.
Yeah, dog. Not like I wish we had more alpha for you guys, but like, other than the heist, Tensor, what else? Sandbar's coming soon. Yeah, dog. Yeah, that's about it. Nekozuma is moving. What the? Is that like breaking news? Where are they moving to?
I think they mean they're like moving up. Like they're.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh yeah, because they introduced some type of burn mechanic.
Let's see what's happening. You know, the one thing I haven't seen people. Oh yeah, that's cool. Nice little 50% juicer today. Actually, it might be 100%. Where were they at before? Because over the past 8 hours, it went from it's about 100% juicer right there. Nice to see people making money in this market.
Yeah.
I just don't care enough to sit there and flip. But the one other collection I have not seen anybody talk about, ironically enough, is Anybody's.
Oh yeah, that pumped.
Bro, this chart is insane. I'm not sure. Can anybody give me the alpha on what Anybody's is going to be?
Yeah, that's insane, dog. It ran up from 4.
Yeah.
3x, dude.
Bro.
Over 3x. 4x.
Yeah. That's almost a clean 4x. That is actually nuts. And that happened over the past week, basically. Over the past week, 4x. Not sure what anybody's doing, but if you're doing that in this market,
I gotta pay attention. Could these like pumps be a little sign of life returning to the market, man?
Yeah, it's weird because I feel like Nekozuma and Anybody's kind of target the Asia market a little bit. So
good point.
I'm wondering if there's any life in the Asia market. If Asia is just waking up and speculating, it would be really funny to see what ETH and Ordinals that are Asia connected are, if they're pumping right now. Because if so,
let me check Beetles, that one Beetle project, because that might be a good indicator because they're super Asian based.
Yeah, I mean that's all the alpha we got for you guys as far as NFT side goes. If we go over to Bird Eye, we basically stopped nano emissions on Heist. Good luck trying to get a nano right now. And yeah, if you want nano, you're going to have to buy it, which is what caused us to pump back over a cent. Actually, we're just shy of it right now. But yeah, there will never be enough nano. We told you guys. I've been telling you.
Did you stop emissions?
If they're not stopped right now, they are stopping soon. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's all done.
It's a wrap, man. Leading into season 2, that means season 2 is like right around the corner.
Yep. It was announced in Discord. Season 2 is right around the corner, and I'm excited. It'll be probably gonna be next week. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be an exciting week with Tensorians and possibly Heist. I don't know, but I would imagine sometime in the near future, you're probably going to get an announcement of date, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So those two projects, probably the ones I'm most excited for. Migos, probably rounding out the trifecta there, but I'm probably least excited for Migos, and that's not a knock on them.
Yeah.
Obviously, got Heist bags. I've been enjoying Heist a lot. I think we're just kind of in a doldrum phase because we're transitioning seasons, and we try to keep it up, or interesting as much as possible, but we're not going to roll out any new features until we drop season 2. So now it's just the anticipation for season 2. I am anticipating drop in price, and I'm going to be swiftly picking up
Same.
some chimps. So that's going to be kind of what I'm looking at.
I completely agree with you on that. Like right now, there's a lot of uncertainty around what's going on with season 2, but I think once all the information is revealed, it will become bullish. But unfortunately, people don't read. I've experienced that from the first heist where the white paper was literally there and people continued to FUD. So what's going to be the bullish thing is a couple weeks after season 2 is out. And then people come out talking about how much money they're making. And they're like, oh, let me buy into the heist now. Instead of taking 5 minutes to read the white paper, understand the tokenomics for yourself, and then making a decision based off that.
Yep. Alpha for season 2. We'll just end it. We'll end it after this. Oh, also, you want to talk about SPLs? Not only is anybody's moving, but I'm pretty sure their token style is up 38% on the day.
Dog.
Bro, look at this. Holy shit.
There's a chart, dude.
It's a 5x.
Damn, dog.
No, it's not.
Oh.
No, I'm tripping. That's a 4x still. It's basically.
Look, I'll take a 4x on the SPL and the NFT. Come on, man, they're cooking,
bro. How much? But the TVL is only 30 grand on this. Yeah. So I mean, you couldn't really like ape into this without like drastically moving the floor. Huh. What do you use style for, guys? If anybody has anybody's insight, please let me know, because that's astounding. I mean, dude, doing this kind of price action in this market, wild shit.
Incredible.
Wild shit. Yeah. All right. We'll end it with season 2 alpha for you guys. I don't know how much everybody knows. I think that's the big question. Coco's going to be the next token.
Yep.
There will be chimp versus orangutans.
Yep.
There will be a new type of, so, we'll call them like missions, but it'll be much more PvP. So heists, robberies, and then blank. I'll let you guys fill in the blank, but it will be much more PvP. And last part, the map's going to be about 4 times bigger.
Hey.
And whole lot of new locations. And finally, there will, I don't know if it's going to be ready at launch or what the plan is. There's going to be skill trees. There's going to be skill trees, perks, all that good stuff that come with your stuff. So going to be even more customizable, a lot more strategy to go behind it. And there's going to be new items. It's going to be fun. They're going to be fun items too. It's not just lockpicks and
goon juice is still a thing too, right?
Yeah, goon juice is still a thing. So if you can find one on the cheap, not financial advice. But anyways, I think that about does it for us, Dort. There's not a whole lot going on in this market.
And you got to get going too. So
yes, I do. I told myself I was going to end it at 2:00 on the dot. So thank you guys so much for tuning into a quickest episode in RareFUD history. Yes. Next week, we got a whole lot more action, a whole lot more. We will be a lot more on our game, a lot more going on in the market, a lot more energy on RareFUD. Today is not that day, though. I got to go catch a flight, go over to Nashville. If you're going to be in Nashville, hit me up. Please do. Would love to see you guys. Would love to shake hands and, grab a drink or whatever that looks like to you guys. But that about does it for us today on RareFUD Radio. Thank you so much for coming out, tuning in. As always, please make sure to follow us over on podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Leave us a review. Drop us a subscribe over on YouTube. If you're listening on podcasts, we would greatly appreciate it. And we do stream every Tuesday, Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except for today, because your boy's got to catch a flight. But that about does it for us on today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next episode